Merry Christmas!
As you can tell by what is probably some cheap MIDI Christmas music that we have the rights to play.
Thank you, YouTube.
Yes, thank you, YouTube. We are here to celebrate Christmas, and not in our usual way of playing some game no one asked us to or had any interest in that isn't festive. This time, we're going to watch a movie that no one asked us to watch and isn't festive. How long have you owned?
It's been like 4 years.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years.
It's a moral obligation, really. So, let's get into it. Vasco, tell us about the movie.
The movie is Thunderpants.
Thunderpants.
For those of you who don't remember, I got this movie for Tek's birthday several years ago. We even posted a video about it.
We did.
And we literally haven't watched it until now.
Here's the link. Wow, look at my hair. Crazy.
Yeah.
So how does it begin?
Well, Thunderpants kicks off with a really graphic birth scene that doesn't entirely seem appropriate, where we're introduced to Patrick Smash, a young boy with an unfortunate condition that causes him to be excruciatingly flatulent.
He then grows up with his best friend, played by Rupert Grint, Alan A. Allen, who is nasally challenged and the only person who can spend any time with him.
Young Alan, an aspiring inventor, decides to help his friend Patrick by inventing, you guessed it,
Thunderpants.
But his success is short-lived as a group of schoolchildren, led by Josh Herdman Hoyle from Harry Potter, decides to rip them off for some reason.
Yes, and with the Thunderpants destroyed, young Patrick is feeling discouraged. You see, his dream is to become a spaceman. Not an astronaut, a spaceman.
I want to be a spaceman. But I have a problem. I cannot control my arse. Would that be a worry? Love, Patrick Smash.
However, Patrick finds renewed purpose when he discovers an off-brand NASA space broadcast telling him that the way to advance his career is to overcome his personal problems.
And to have a gift. Having new appreciation for his flatulence, Ron Weasley helps him harness his gift to win 100 pounds at an unassisted flight competition.
Yeah, what is up with this competition anyway? I don't get any of what's happened. How is any of this supposed to help you fly? Has anyone here even seen a chicken?
Well, clearly this guy has, but it didn't help.
Ooh, it did not help.
Not at all.
After winning the contest, young Alan is whisked away to another country, leaving Patrick Smash yet again alone and dejected, worried about his future as a spaceman.
However, Simon Callow, a famous opera singer, hears his brown noise and decides that he's going to use his wonderful tone to fake the high note in his upcoming opera tour.
Patrick Smash readily agrees to join him on the tour, hoping that he'll find his friend Alan in one of these other countries on the world tour.
And so his jealous opera rival, Adam Godley of Breaking Bad, decides to out them by poisoning Patrick.
Unfortunately, his plan backfires when the actual end result turns out to be his own untimely demise at the hands of some flatulence and some faulty equipment.
For some reason, his death was ruled a homicide. Patrick Smash was arrested, tried by Stephen Fry, and convicted.
He was immediately sent before a firing squad and set to die until saved at the last minute by Paul Giamatti of Paul Giamatti fame.
He is brought to America, reunited with his best friend Ron Weasley, and taken to off-brand NASA.
Apparently, the team of child scientists left in charge of the space program have designed a rocket that can only be powered by something with the unique stomach configuration held by Patrick Smash.
He is then strapped to a rocket by Ned Beatty of Superman to save astronauts stranded on a space station. However, we quickly learn that there's a 79% chance of catastrophic failure, but Patrick decides to go ahead with the launch anyway.
Unwilling to let the chance of imminent death stand in the way of his dream of becoming a spaceman, he reaches the astronauts and becomes an international hero, including a traditional American ticker tape parade. You know, honestly, Tek, we just watched through this whole movie. I have no idea what the hell's going on. No one in this cast knows how to act, but look at the people who are involved.
It was a truly star-studded cast. It included Paul Giamatti, Rupert Grint, Simon Callow, Stephen Fry, Ned Beatty, Adam Godley, Keira Knightley, and Josh Herdman.
And while in some cases this was, before they were famous, we're not talking decades here. I mean, this is Rupert Grint 1 year after Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is Paul Giamatti 2 years before Sideways, and this is Keira Knightley 1 year before Pirates of the Caribbean took off.
I have a theory,
What's that?
I think that this movie launched all of these people's careers. Without this movie, none of them would be famous.
But how come I haven't seen a movie starring Goyle then?
Well, I mean, he had his 15 minutes. The real question is what happened to Patrick Smash.
That is a great question. I mean, considering everyone else here, you'd think you'd have a great network to take off from.
Absolutely. So what do you think of the movie, Vasco?
Honestly, it's really hard to make sense of this. Mostly just because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, even the basic idea is a boy somehow becomes an astronaut because he has super powerful farts, but the farts come from having 2 stomachs, and how is that even science?
It's also, everything is green in the movie.
Yeah,
everyone wears green.
Everything is green.
Like the shops, the clothes, every piece of the background. Even the grocery store was named Greens.
Well, my favorite part is, we have the green school uniform, sure. We have the green town, like, maybe that's
right.
popular. But the best part to me is when we go to the science fair, and for some reason, all the tents, everything, and all the people judging the contest, just everything, like everything in those shots is green.
He even has one of those amazing Doug Funny wardrobes where they're all the same thing. Everything's just a green and black striped shirt.
Not once do we address why. It's not like we establish that green is some important color to him as a child. The only thing we establish is that the parents are feeding him something really unhealthy. Did you see the damage that was done to the father from those farts?
Oh my god, it was not good.
He decided to go to work forever, and I don't know what that means.
But there was one saving grace in this movie. Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti was amazing in this movie.
My favorite part about Paul Giamatti's inclusion in this movie is that they very correctly just put him in charge of everything that America does. Even, like, the space program. I mean, we have, like, a general or something in charge of it.
Yeah.
But, like, literally every computer is being manipulated by Paul Giamatti, and every important moment is being led by him. It's ridiculous.
But he's also in the Secret Service? Or
yeah,
something?
I think it's Secret Service.
It's really unclear.
He is the greatest ever. And to prove it, please enjoy this montage of Academy Award nominee Paul Giamatti in the film Thunderpants.
Sir. Yes, sir, they did it. They won. Remarkable, sir.
Johnson J. Johnson, United States of America Special Forces. Your British Home Secretary has authorized the transfer of prisoner Patrick Smash into the custody of the United States government. Our sincerest apologies for the formalities, Mr. Smash. We experienced several administrative delays in securing the appropriate paperwork from your British Home Office. Somebody untie this boy, God damn it! That you accompany us to a place where your unique gifts are very much needed at this present moment in time.
Do you mind if I...
You go right ahead, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Chuck, take her on a heading of 109er.
Roger that, sir.
Let's take her home.
How is the little fella?
He's crying.
That child is a tool, Johnson.
A tool, sir.
Holy Mary, Mother of God!
Hot dog! Knock 'em dead, Skipper.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
And with my gift, your gin, it's our friendship. We can never go wrong.
Patrick Smash! We salute you! Yes, sir. Let's blow ass!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Bravo. Bravo.
Stellar.
Tour de force.
Oh my god.
Just so good. The real deciding factor, I wouldn't recommend someone to watch this movie. Like, at this point we're doing this so you don't watch it, but that you can get the appreciation out of the goodness of this movie.
Yeah, and so I think if you're wondering if this is a bad movie that's so bad it's good, or if it's just a bad movie, the bottom line is it's just a bad movie. And so we give this movie 2 farts.
Alan, thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Thunderpants.
Thank you for joining us on our wonderful holiday movie review.
Yeah, I'm still not sure why this happened, even though it was my idea. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for spending your holiday with us. Happy holidays to you and yours. We'll see you again soon, and let us know if you like this. Maybe we'll do more someday.
I hit the high note there.
You did.
It was great.
Proud of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on tour.
Yeah, that's a great idea. All around the world. Coming to a city near you.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. But not Connecticut.